well, we're now in a new year, and hopefully we're off to a better... Oh no! It's 2020! I'll save you! 2020, you suck! Okay. That's good. But Siah!
You said very dumbly.
There's so many great games that came out in 2020. You got this game, and this game, and this game, and this game, and you even have Tetris for the NES, which came out in 2020. No, it didn't.
So let's just pretend the world represents my room, and that Alvin doll represents 2020, and that creepy Mario and Luigi represent 2021. This one is arguably worse, and this one is still creepy, but at least you can see these coming.
So 2020 sucked, and we want to move on to 2021. But first, let's talk about 2020 one more time.
Don't look at me like that, Alvin.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the Siah YouTube channel. And this is probably the fastest it's ever been between two videos, a week and a half. If you haven't already, hit the sub button, hit the like button, for no reason other than you love me. And for my second channel, too, you might want to do that. Thanks. Also, the first video of 2021. Woohoo! And we're talking about 2020. Whoa. So if you saw the title, thumbnail, and me of this video, you'll know that it's the top 10 list of the games that I played in 2020. Also, you should know that 2020 sucked overall, but games were actually not bad. Also, this list is not exclusively games that came out in 2020. It's games I played for the first time in 2020. So they don't specifically have to have a release date of 2020, but I have to experience them in the first time in 2020. I hope that makes some sense. Let's go! And a little disclaimer, I didn't really play too many games in 2020. All of the games that I played for the first time were like mostly not new. And yeah, I know you're gonna say we've been on lockdown the whole time and I should have had a bunch of free time. Nope, really didn't. So if your game of the year isn't on this list, that's why. And I maybe played like 15 new games, half of which came out in 2020, and none of which were PS4 or Xbox exclusives because I have neither, and I'm not apologizing for that. Okay, we can go now.
For number 10, I have chosen Super Mario 3D All-Stars for the Nintendo Switch. This might be technically cheating, since these games all came out a long time ago, but it's nice enough to see a collection of them. I had never played Sunshine before, only had played 64 a little bit, and had truly loved Galaxy as a kid, so getting this collection was fantastic on the Switch. Again, I loved Galaxy, got confused with 64, and I gave up on Sunshine.
The games look pretty good in HD. Even though Galaxy's the only one that even slightly changed, the jump to the Switch put Galaxy in widescreen, and that's appreciated, but then that brings up the question of, why isn't Sunshine in widescreen? I mean, 64 is super old, but the GameCube and the Wii are like the same thing!
Upon further review, I found out that Sunshine is in fact in widescreen. Whoops. My bad.
Come on, Nintendo! Come on! Do better! Rant over. Next game.
Also on the Switch, Super Mario Bros. 35. The Mario Anniversary haul was... it was alright. Could have been better. But, kind of like Tetris 99, is Mario 35. It's like Tetris 99, but with Mario. And 35, instead of 99. The game was made to celebrate Mario's 35th anniversary, and was announced/launched in September of 2020.
I know the game is a ripoff of Tetris 99, but hey, it was fun. I actually made a video about Mario 35 a few months ago. Actually, I made a video about a lot of these games. That's probably why I put this on here. I had a lot of fun with that.
Mario 35 is high stakes and built on a bit of skill and luck. I understand how some people could find it annoying, but I don't. I love this game. I'm just sad that it's leaving on March 31st of this year.
No! Why? Why, Mario? March 31st being the game taken down. It's so dumb! I know you said it was for the anniversary of Nintendo, but nobody buys that excuse! Mario! Mario!
Again, on the Switch, here is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, a remake of the first Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, being Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team on the GBA and DS. The game is a dungeon crawler with Pokemon characters. I chose Squirtle as my avatar, and my partner was a Pikachu. Don't ask me why my name is Slim Shady. It isn't important, I promise.
If there's one thing I can say with certainty about the Mystery Dungeon franchise, is that if you think you're gonna like it, then you're gonna like it. And if you think you're not gonna like it, then you're not gonna like it. I actually kinda liked it.
You have to go on adventures, going through these dungeons to complete tasks other Pokemon give you, such as find my missing friend, or there's a Pokemon trapped in the woods, save him, hurry! And Pikachu, for some reason, always seems up to the task. Look, Pikachu, I don't mean to be rude, but if Caterpie got trapped in there, I think there's reason to think we would too.
And it's a Pokemon game. Of course I like it. Next game. In the 7th slot for games that I played this year is the first game on this list that did not come out this year. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered on the Nintendo Switch. And this choice is actually kind of personal.
Now, if you know me, you know that I don't really play rated M games very often. There are young children in my house, so I've never really had an opportunity to be able to set up those kinds of games on any big TV, especially since anyone can come to my room at any time for any reason.
But one day, I was at Walmart, and I saw this game for sale. It was marked down to $19.99 from $39.99. And I'd really never played an Assassin's Creed game before. I had known nothing about the franchise. So obviously, I decided to start with 3. So then later on in the same day, or the day after or something, I was at GameStop and I saw another Switch game, a sequel to this, on the shelf. And I went to buy it, and then they freaking carded me! Apparently school ID is not sufficient. What do you know? So I took it as a major victory that Walmart didn't do the same. That they were like, yeah kid, you can have this. And then GameStop is like,
no! We're disrespecting your mustache!
I hadn't shaved. But they didn't even care! They were just like...
No!
I don't know. Maybe it was because I was with my dad at Walmart and then by myself at GameStop. That's probably why. That experience at GameStop is actually what motivated me to move forward on getting my driver's license. And I'm not ashamed to say that. Yes, getting carded at GameStop is why I get my driver's license. It's so poetic.
I know the experience is petty, but I don't care. Also, the game is pretty alright. Apparently the original came out before Assassin's Creed games got bad, so let's check it out. Every other story-based game on this list, I had some previous experience with the franchise or something similar, but Assassin's Creed had never been touched by me before. The game opens up with a rather odd cutscene. Backstory for the game. Since this is the 3rd Assassin's Creed, I feel like it's my fault that I don't know the storyline, but your name is Desmond Miles, I think, and you're in this random place with a cave. I turned around for a second, and my friends were gone. What the heck? I thought we were traveling together.
The plot for the first few bits of the game is actually kind of confusing, but the gameplay, after the tutorial, seems fun enough.
So you go further into the cave, and all of a sudden you're thrown into an alternate dimension for the tutorial. Desmond doesn't seem too concerned about this, so I shouldn't either. Then after you do some tutorial stuff, then you're turned into a completely different person who is kind of like a pirate man, I think.
Now, I don't know if I'm just dumb, but the game has a system of simulations and memories and stuff that I don't really understand. Either way, I just like fun things. For example,
the pirate guy is Hatham, apparently, and he has to assassinate that guy up there. We did, but it seemed like he just kinda put his head down? I don't know. And look at that kid's face! Then we're sent to the void again, and then we're on a boat. The end.
I had to work on this video, so I didn't really get much further than that. I do intend on going back to it, though. It seemed rather fun, and I'm gonna finish the game. Unlike a lot of games that I don't finish. Next!
For number 6, I have Fall Guys. Woohoo! Fall Guys is about these jelly bean guys who have a party? Kind of?
I actually did a video about Fall Guys during the summer. So, go check that out if you want. Link is somewhere in the description.
Fall Guys people go through all these mini games and more added to the game over time through seasons. I know this game was huge when it came out for like a month over the summer, and it's since kind of died, but I like it nonetheless.
A lot of people gave the game flack for costing $20 when there really isn't too much to do other than join online, which is fair, but the game was fun, so I don't care. Shut up, people. So now it is time to talk about the sponsor of today's video, me. I bring the videos, not you. I do. And I have a quick little thing to mention about me. The sponsor. Me. I actually sponsor all the videos, not just this one. I want to let you guys know about my second channel, which recently launched back. It's called Siah the Second. There's mostly gameplay, but I'll also have random stuff on there. Not mostly just one-off videos sometimes, I guess. Nothing scripted, kind of like how we have here on this channel. If it sounds like fun to you, just getting to see me, then go subscribe. It's called Siah the Second. So go look up Siah the Second. Woo. Okay. Back to the list.
I didn't actually play this game too much unlike other people, but Animal Crossing New Horizons is my pick for number 5 of the best games that I played in 2020.
Did I play this game to death? No. I got a couple hours in, but Animal Crossing and its format isn't really my style of gameplay. But the mere fact that I played it for as long as I did is proof of just how good this game is. And the main reason why I'm putting it this high is just because I love the franchise and its effect on the community, and I love how for the first time ever, Nintendo is not getting just like pooped on by celebrities. Celebrities are actually playing this game, and they're loving it. Like, Brie Larson, for example, has made her entire life about Animal Crossing for some reason. Maybe that's kind of an issue.
Everybody likes Animal Crossing games, and this one was easily the best, both commercially and critically. The game is fantastic. New Horizons has changed the way that Animal Crossing is built, and it's the second best selling Switch game of all time, behind only Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And that game might as well have been a launch title for the Switch, coming out a month after the console itself. In Animal Crossing, you can put things in your house, buy things, be Tom Nook's slave, and talk to other villagers.
Wait a minute. Did you say Tom Nook's slave? No. Tom Nook, please. No. No. No.
For number 4, I have Nexomon and Nexomon Extinction. I made videos about both of these games, so I won't talk about them too much, but I'm putting them both here since they're rather similar and Extinction is the sequel to Nexomon.
While most of these Pokemon ripoffs are bad, the Nexomon series actually isn't. I mean, the Nexomon got a sequel, which is on the Switch, no less. I can play Pokemon Sword and then immediately switch over to Nexomon Extinction if I want to. It's great how we can do that, because the game's good.
When I did the Nexomon video a few months ago, I had the game on my Samsung smartphone, and the game is also on the iTunes and App Store for 99 cents. The Steam version is superior, of course, while costing $9.99, and it has more features and fewer in-app purchases, and of course the better controls with not having to smudge my hands on the screen.
Out of all the games on this list, Nexomon is probably the one that I least expect anyone to know about. It's not really that popular, it's not really talked about, which is a shame. The games are pretty good, and I plan on doing a Nexomon playthrough, and through Extinction as well, on the second channel, eventually. Maybe. I don't know. I can't recommend Nexomon enough. If you think you'll like it, and you like Pokemon RPGs and that kind of style, then go check it out. So, this is actually something I got for my birthday, And legend tells that this is the first game I ever played that was rated M. Yes, I didn't play a rated M game until I was 17. I already explained that in the Assassin's Creed earlier in the list. But this game, being my first, is actually really poetic. More so than getting carded at GameStop. Attack on Titan is one of the anime to end all animes. I like anime fine enough, but apart from Dragon Ball, which I can even consider a cartoon based on the circumstances that I watched it, Attack on Titan was the first one to really stick with me. Okay, scratch that. Death Note stuck with me first. But Attack on Titan did it better.
So for number 3, we have Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle. Final Battle is a kind of DLC, so it was released as just Attack on Titan 2. The game was made by the same studio behind the Dynasty Warriors franchise, which you might be able to tell based on the gameplay and graphic style. Quick movements with the gear, epic kills, and a relatively free-moving camera are all included.
If you haven't seen the anime that the game is based on, don't worry, I'm not going to spoil anything here in this video. There's also a lot of blood in the game, but I turned that off during recording, for the kids.
Attack on Titan in a nutshell is an apocalyptic story, with the humans being hunted and eaten by giant human-looking things called Titans. The humans, in response, hide behind these giant circular walls for protection, and have a military force using Spider-Man-like devices called ODM gear to kill the Titans. These military people are called the Scouts. Also, the Titans can only be killed by cutting them at the nape of their neck, which is why this gear is designed the way it is.
The game's story mode follows the first 2 seasons of the anime, with the DLC following the 3rd. But, unlike most other video games based on TV shows, your character is not the anime protagonist. You're just some schmuck soldier who has to watch his friends get eaten, and the anime kids get all the glory!
No, seriously, I would pretty much be a one-man army throughout the entire story, but this Aaron kid keeps getting all the praise. What the heck? I killed him, you didn't!
If you think the show sounds interesting, give it a watch, and play the game if you really want to. It's out on PS4 and Xbox as well. The 4th season of Attack on Titan is actually coming out right now as this video is going out, and I haven't seen it yet, but I hear it's really good.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is so good. I made a video about it, which I have mentioned for quite a number on this list, so I obviously won't go too in-depth here. There's just an important question. Is it as good as the original? In some ways, yeah, but in others, nah. It isn't really about how good it is compared to the original, because I had fun with it all the same.
The thing I love most about the Hyrule Warriors series is how the gameplay has nothing to do with Zelda at all, but the series still feels like Zelda, if that makes any sense.
I am still yet to play a real Dynasty Warriors game, but I am addicted to Hyrule Warriors, both the original and Age of Calamity. Although I haven't finished Age of Calamity yet, it's quite a long game, I know that I'm loving the experience. It came out in late November, so it's impressive that such a game was able to make such an impression on me in that short span of time.
Either the game is impressive, or I'm a corporate shill who will eat up whatever Nintendo serves me. Probably a bit of both. Next.
For number 1, I have chosen something that has spawned a meme. Only gods can rival the power of this magical land. A game inside a game. In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, under Online, then Arenas, then Join Public Arena, then Custom Stages, there is Doo Feces! This stage has it all, and only a select few know of its secrets. If you ever feel the need to fight, go to Doo Feces!
No, not really, but the number 1 game I played this year was Among Us. Everybody has been talking about it, even though it came out in 2018, and I really like it too.
Among Us was my quarantine game of choice over the summer and fall. It's died out a bit over the winter, which makes sense since school being in session has cut down on my game time considerably. When my cousins and I were separated due to the thing that's been happening in the world, we were brought together by Among Us. Separately to how Minecraft and Smash Bros work, Among Us is a game that literally everybody can play together. Do you have a Switch? You can play Among Us for $5. A PC or a Mac? Same story. Do you have an iOS or Android device, which means basically any phone or tablet with the App Store or Google Play Store? then yes, you can play Among Us.
Everybody was talking about it all summer, even though it released 2 years ago. And I will right up there with them. The game is nothing impressive graphically or technically or anything like that, but I really like the art style. The main reason why this game is number one is because of the circumstances in which I played it, and I got over 50 hours in it in a very short amount of time. And the game is about lying. Hooray! I'm good at lying. Not really. I lied. You'd think I have more to say about the game, with it being my favorite of the year and everything, but I really don't. But I can say that you have to play it if you think you'll like it, because trust me, you will like it. Especially if you're friends and you can get in a Discord call, that's probably the best way to play it.
And also, I'm a great imposter. Just saying. I caught you! Die!
So that was my top 10 games that I played in 2021. I have had a lot of fun just making these videos, and I wanted to thank all of you for supporting me throughout all of this. I know in March I had a very weird transitional period into just making this channel, and I'm glad that people are watching and liking it, and I want to keep doing more. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, go to the second channel. We got more videos coming. 2021's a new year. Woo! Yeah! Let's do it! Woo! No? Okay. I guess we're not doing it.